All right. We're going live. And it might just be me and Tina just battling each other out. So, but that's fine because we're still going to do it. And if you miss it, you can always, go back and watch it later. And so we're going to try, we're starting this Sweet 16 bourbon battle, and we're doing seeds 1 through 4 tonight. And they're going up. 1 through 4 is going up against 16, 15, 14, and 13. There's Tater Dom.
Hello, Tater Dom.
Good to see him. Saw him in the chat last night. There's a Ronnie C.
Hey, Ronnie. How are you, sir?
Thanks for coming in, Ronnie.
Yes.
Appreciate you. And hopefully we get some people coming on in here because this is going to be fun. And we're not going to do it. We're going to try to move as fast as we can. There's PJ.
Hey, PJ.
Good to see PJ. Good to see my members coming on in. That's awesome.
Awesome.
And appreciate you. Appreciate you guys. And so we've got PJ said he had to get his Buffalo Trace ready for tonight. Yes. Got to get that Buffalo Trace.
Mm-hmm.
And so we're going to go ahead and pour these, and we'll pour them. And then we're going to, I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll just pour them first, but it's going to be kind of blind, but we have to keep them in order. The one's got to go to 16. You can pour these, Tina, with looking.
Oh, yeah. That's right.
We're going to pour them because we have to get the seeding right. So we have to see which glass we're going to pour them in. We've got numbers on the bottom. As you can see, that's, let's see, that should be number 1. Okay.
Yeah, and I have a number 1.
Yeah. And then number 1 is going to go up against 16. Come on. There you go. 16. The other way. And so
my 16.
Yeah. So got to keep that in order. So the number 1 seed is Jack Daniels. I'm going to give just a little bit of pour. There you go, Tina. Pour you some number 1. Here's the lid. These are screw tops.
And there's Terry Meyer. Good evening, Terry.
Hey,
welcome
Terry.
in. Say hi to Sue for me.
Good to see Terry.
Okay.
Appreciate you, Terry, coming in. This will be fun tonight. So that's number 1. Number 1 is going to go up against number 16. They don't like this. It's the Fighting Gamecock. So, but that's not the name of the whiskey. But we get just a little bit and go to number 16. Here's the lid on that. We're going to move real quick, and then I'm going to tell you. So we're just filling up the this is the number 2 seed. Everybody's favorite, Buffalo Trace. All right. And we're going to put this in. It's a brand new bottle. I've got 1 or 2 more back there, but I wanted to open up a new one. Here we go. This cork pull's going out to you, Terry. Patreon member, Terry Meyer.
Whoa.
That's a good
cork
pop. Oh, my God. This might be the winner. Number 2 seed. We'll see.
That Buffalo Trace was one.
Nice glug. That's the only one with a cork, I would imagine.
Oh, yeah.
All right. And then we're going to mix these up a little bit here in just a second. I'll show you as we go. This is the number 15 seed. So Buffalo Trace is going up against Benchmark. Old number 8. And this is just a screw top. So that's going in number 15 bottle. Careful, honey. You can pull the glass out.
I know.
You want more?
No.
Okay. And then if we need more, we can always, but we won't know once you start. All right. The number 3 seed, Jim Beam Black. This thing might win it all. Jim Beam. There's Scott. Hey, Scott, how are you?
Hey, Scott.
Good to see Scott in here.
Tell Christy we said hello.
He says, PJ's wanting to know. He said, we're going to get drunk tonight. It's not big pours because we don't want to get drunk. So we got to, we just got to take it easy.
We just want to taste and
move on.
Yep.
And Jim Beam. Terry says, I bet Walter's smaller than Tina's. I bet they are. Now, this is the number 14 seed. That's Old Forester. It's an 86 proof Old Forester. That can upset. This stuff's good. It might upset Jim Beam.
Lots Creek Dave. Good evening, Dave.
There's Dave.
Hello to BB.
Everybody say hi to Dave. Long time YouTube member. We've got a lot of the members in here. I appreciate you guys so much. And then the last ones is the number 4 seed, which is another Old Forester. This is the Old Forester. Ooh, let me get this off here.
It's smelling good in here, y'all. Woo.
Old Forester 100 proof. To me, that's a very big sleeper pick for a bottle under 30. This bottle has not been opened. It's going a little bit in there. Yeah, and you're right. Tina can drink me under the table.
Not hardly. Not hardly. I might drink and be under the table. That's about that.
And here's another one that's never been opened. This is just your Henry McKenna sour mash. That's the number 13 seed. We got 20 people in here. Thanks for coming in.
Yeah.
Make sure you say hi. And there's, look who's come in. There's Straight Up Sips.
Straight Up. Hello, Marshall and Alyssa.
One of my Patreon members.
Good evening.
So, oh, that's a nice little glug on that bottle. The Henry McKenna.
Henry McKenna sour mash. Yeah, it's a good glug.
All right, now, here's what we're going to do. So we got them all poured. 1, 2, 3, 4 against 16, 15, 14, and 13 seed. We're doing, the ones going up against 16, 2 against 15, 3 against 14, and 4 against 13. All right. Now, to sort of make it blind, I'm going to tell Tina to close her eyes, look away for just about 10 seconds, and I'm going to switch the place. Now, we can only switch them that way. And so she won't know which one I'm going to switch or which ones I'm going to keep the same. So that's what we're going to do. Tina, hide your eyes.
Okay. There's Matthew Cox, by the way. Hi, Matthew, while he's switching mine. And or not.
I'm just making a lot of noise. All right, you can look.
Okay.
The numbers are on the bottom, like we showed you. So we can't see the numbers. But it's still going to be 1 against 16 and so forth. Now I'm going to close my eyes and she's going to mix up some, or she may not mix up any. All right. Make it quick.
Okay.
Okay, and the reason we know is like the glasses are the same. So I was wondering if we were going to have the same matches on enough matches, and we did.
Yeah.
So that was cool. We had
I have no idea.
16 glasses, 8 matches. So we're going to start here with number 1, which was, well, we don't know.
Right.
But it's the 1 and 16th. We're going to both score those. I'm going to drink the first glass. I'm going to drink the second glass. And then I'm going to give it a score. Now, you guys might be able to read the numbers, but I hope not. Because then I'm almost cheat. So here we go. Any questions? Yes, hit the thumbs up. Thanks, PJ.
Thank you, PJ.
Thanks, everybody coming in. All right, I'm gonna
Matthew,
try.
by the way.
And we're gonna write our scores down. Don't show each other. We're gonna do the first bottle first. Here we go. First round first. Here we go. Let me try this second one.
Can we do that without writing our scores down?
You can just keep them in their place.
Okay.
Ooh. Whatever that is, I like. I'm gonna give it. Let's see. Okay. Try that again. Gosh, it's hard for me to separate those two out. Honestly, this is a very tough one. So, Tina, you got your scores?
I do.
I gave my first glass a 65, and that was the number 16, which is Fighting Cock. And then I gave my second glass a 72, which was Jack Daniels. So in my mind,
all right,
yours.
All right, I gave my first glass which was the Jack Daniels. I gave it a 76, and I gave my second glass, which was 16, the Fighting.
You gave it an 80.
Cock. I gave it an 80.
All right, so so this was. My second glass was the Jack Daniels. So what was yours?
My second glass was the.
What's the score?
80.
What was your Jack Daniels score?
It was 76.
So 76. So that is a total of 148, and then 65 for me, and an 80 for her. And that's a 145. So Jack Daniels moves on to the second round by this 148 to 145. So Jack Daniels is moving on. I started to give a little bit higher score, and then I tasted it again. I'm like, no, that first was good.
How about that?
That was close.
Surprises me.
But Jack Daniels moves on. Very cool.
Moves on.
All right, now we're going to the first glass and the second glass. All right, here's my first glass. Tina, you can go ahead and do yours too. That smells good.
Ooh, it smells good.
I like that. Okay. Oh, Lord. I haven't had a drink in so long that it's just kind of tough.
It is. I'm going to have to go back and just a sip.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, that's a lot off. Okay. Okay. All right. I got my score. You hadn't written any scores down yet. Hurry up, honey. All right. My first glass was the Buffalo Trace, and I gave that a score of 82. And then my second glass was number 15, and that was the bonded, not bonded, it was the Benchmark 8, and I gave that a 55. All right.
Oh my gosh. All right. My first glass was the bonded. Is right?
Not bonded, Benchmark 8.
Benchmark 8, sorry. And I gave that a 72.
Good Lord.
And glass number 2 was Buffalo Trace. I gave it a 65.
Okay, Tina's completely fired. If she...
Uh-oh.
So anyway, let's score these up.
Straight up said accurate score for Benchmark 8. Oh my gosh.
Okay, 5, 7, 14, 2, 7, 7, 7, 5. All right, so Buffalo Trace 147, and the benchmark was 127. And you Tina picked benchmark number 8 over Buffalo Trace. That is, I just can't believe it. And they say women have better taste buds. And
I mean, I don't know.
She must have must have been the.
I must have been in a hurry.
All right, so going on, the number 1 seed Jack Daniels has gone through. Number 2 Buffalo Trace. Now we got number 3, which is Jim Beam Black against the, I can't remember what it was, the Old Forester 86 proof. Yeah, her taste buds are a little rinse with cold water.
I did. I
did. Matthew, exactly. She's done.
I'm done.
I
am disqualified. Somebody got to take my place.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. So anyway, I will actually say this. The first time I ever tasted benchmark number 8, and I even told Matthew, from Straight Up Sis, Marshall from Straight Up Sis, I said, that's some of the worst stuff I ever tasted. It wasn't as bad tonight as it was in the past. So, obviously, Tina didn't think so. So
you got a 72.
All right, here we go. We're going to do the third. I don't know which one this is, but let's try them. Got to score first glass. Ooh, that is good. I like that. Let me try this other.
I don't know which one it is.
Oh wow, I like that too. God, that's gonna be a tough one. Wow.
Gosh. This is hard, y'all.
Yeah, that one's a little bit more heat, a little more oakiness, and a little sweeter on the start. This is just, I mean, it's a little sweet. It's just like whatever that's. So my first glass. Okay, I got mine. Tick tock, tick tock. He said, I'm surprised with the fighting cock rating, but then again, it's been a while since I've had a regular Jack Daniels. I know. Nobody usually has a regular pour. And I was surprised too. I honestly, going into this, I thought fighting cock would beat Jack Daniels. But the Jack Daniels was actually pretty smooth. It was pretty sweet, pretty smooth.
Yeah.
I didn't get much. And maybe because the bottle's been open for a while, it was like pretty smooth. So, yeah, that. All right. So, my first glass gave a score of 73. And that was wow, that's surprising. That's the Old Forester. I think it's an 86 proof. Is that what it is?
Well, hello, Donna Spangler.
Yeah.
How are you?
Donna Spangler.
Thank you for coming in.
Yeah. We like fighting cock and buy it for $14. Wow. See, that's a great bottle for $14.
It is.
So my first glass was actually Old Forester, and I gave it a 73. And my second glass was the Jim Beam Black, and I gave it a 68. So that's very interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Tina?
All right. My first glass was what?
Jim Beam Black.
Black. And I gave that a 70.
Mm-hmm.
And my second glass was the Old Forester. And I gave that a 75.
Wow. So we have our first upset. So Old Forester, the 86 proof has beaten Jim Beam Black, and it was 148 to 138. This stuff was actually very good. I mean, it's like, wow, it's like for
what is that? The Old Forester again?
86 proof.
86.
It's very sweet.
Yeah.
I've had that bottle for a while, and decent little finish on it. Like this is, and I used to say, if you can't get Buffalo Trace, just go get the daggone Old Forester 86. It's good. All right, so now we're on the
smooth
4 against 13. Oh yeah, Heaven Hills version of Wild Turkey. You know, and I was hoping that fighting cock would end up against Wild Turkey, which it would be. Now it's going to be Jim Beam against either Evan Williams or Wild Turkey 101 or whichever.
Yeah.
So it's going to be tough.
It's going to be tight.
All right, so here's the last round.
All right, here we go.
This is where it's the Old Forester 100 proof against Henry McKenna. This ought to be very interesting, actually. First glass. That's pretty nice on the nose. I'm gonna get some water. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I remember Alyssa did not like that Jim Beam Black. It's like I think she was saying it was too nutty or something funky or something. Oh God, that whatever that is really like.
My first glass was good.
Viscosity's pretty nice. Let's try this. The 100 is a fresh crack, and so is the McKenna. Both of those are fresh cracks. No corks, just screw tops. Tina, now it done messed my thing. I can't remember which one. I think I already had a sip of that.
Don't be breaking the rules, Walt.
This is very close. Very close.
I gotta do them again.
Gosh.
That's what she said.
God, I can't make up my mind on this one. This one's tough.
This one for me has just a really good aroma.
God, that's dang. Those are so dang on close.
I had no idea these were going to actually be like this close.
Me either. This was the toughest one. That's a little bit of bitterness on that. God, those are almost identical. I'm gonna say okay. So my first glass, and I went back. I thought maybe I misplaced them, but I went back and tasted them again and again. So my first glass was the 13, and that is the Henry McKenna. And I gave that a score of 73. And then my second glass was the Old Forester 100, and I gave that a score of 74. That's how close, 74 to 73.
Really close. Well, hey, Bourbon School, thank you for coming in.
Yeah, I saw him the other night, or what commented on the video or something. Thanks for coming in.
All right, so
Appreciate
you write your scores down.
I wrote mine. I'm waiting on you to tell.
All right, my first glass was is that the
13? That's the Henry McKenna.
Henry McKenna. I gave that a 78.
Oh wow!
And then my second glass was the Old Forester, and 80. Is that the 86?
Mm-hmm. 100. Old Forester 100.
100. I gave that a 74.
So your so number 4 was the Old Forester 100. You gave it a what?
78.
78.
I really like that.
And then so the Henry McKenna
was my first glass.
All right.
78.
So that's a total of 152 and 147. So Henry McKenna moves on. And I can't believe it upset that Old Forester. But I'm very surprised at that. But you know what? Heaven Hill. Hey, Henry McKenna's a Heaven Hill. And that's pretty darn good. So here's the ones that move on. Jack Daniels moves on. Buffalo Trace moves on. The Old Forester 86. It moves on. And Henry McKenna, the Sour Mash, moves on. So there you have.
How about that?
The 4. Hold those 2 up, honey. So these move on to the second round. Now we'll finish up the other round tomorrow night. And we've got Early Times, Old Tub, Evan Williams 1783, the Benchmark Single Barrel. We got Wild Turkey 101, Wild Turkey 81, Benchmark Bonded, and Old Granddad, which has now been discontinued. Can you believe that? Old Granddad has been discontinued. I started to replace it, but you know what? Nah, we'll just keep it.
Big honor.
And I don't want to. I probably don't want to. I'm gonna keep that for a while. So
what do you guys think about that?
My hubby likes Old Forester, so we got to try McKenna. I know. I figured Old Forester 100 would wipe him off the face, but I put it up against a pretty good bottle.
Hey, it was, for me though, it was close. I mean, it was hard to decide on a couple of them. It's like there was no clear,
they were tough.
Distinguishing.
But you know who got the highest score all night? Was well, I gave the Buffalo Trace a score of 82. She gave Henry McKenna 78. But the overall score, Henry McKenna got a 152. And let's see. Then you had a couple 148s and 147. So it's pretty cool. That was very interesting.
Mm-hmm. What do you guys think of the results?
Yeah, Tina thought Benchmark was the best thing she ever tasted.
Hey.
That's funny.
Try it blind. See
And
what happens.
PJ, we're not drunk.
No.
So
we survived.
We survived, and that was actually pretty fun. And
yeah.
We had 2 upsets. Number 1, number 2 seed moves on. And tomorrow night's probably going to be even more interesting. So don't want to miss that at 8 o'clock.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I mean, the results are pretty cool, I think. I'm a little disappointed because
there's John Shank. Hey, John.
Honestly, I thought Old Forester would win, but Tina messed that up.
That's okay, John. We had, we did it kind of, it was a little bit of a fast battle there, but it was fun and tough.
He says, "You sure you're not drunk? Seems like a lot of giggling going." Yeah, that is true. When I start giggling.
John said he was late to the
I'm
party.
definitely a little tipsy. Yeah, I saw John come in. So Patreon member John, come in tomorrow night. I don't want to keep this too long because I want people to watch the first round, and they'll more likely watch 30 minutes than they will an hour. So pretty cool.
Yeah.
Thanks for coming in, Donna.
Yeah, thank you all for coming in.
Yeah. Good lineup, and we will see you guys tomorrow. Any final words, Tina?
I don't think so. What did I give the highest score to? I'm trying to figure that out.
You gave the highest to
the Henry McKenna.
Henry McKenna.
Wow. I didn't expect that from myself.
She was lit. She's gonna have to work on taste buds tomorrow.
I don't think so. Not her.
No, because I only had Old Forester 1 point better than the Henry McKenna. I'm very surprised, guys. This is probably like a $20 bottle, and the more and more that I taste from Heaven Hill, the more and more I like them all.
Big fan of Heaven Hill here.
Yeah, they are
big
good.
Fan.
So,
truly,
all right,
truly.
So that's it, PJ. Keep it squatchy. We'll see you tomorrow night for the final or part 2, the final first round. So,
Yeah, I guess it's our round 2. I don't know.
We'll finish up round 1. Round 2 is and the finals, we're going to try to do all that in one night. That's the night we might get a little lit.
Yeah, we're saving that one for Saturday. So, again, tune in tomorrow night at 8 o'clock.
Yeah.
For the second part of round 1.
Yeah, and watch it back. It's only 30 minutes. Have a good time. And anything else?
That's it.
Keep it squatchy.
Keep it squatchy.
Good night.
Good night.